Joyce sent me photos from last night. It was fun catching up with her. Can't wait to do it again.
Hey, maybe we should do a date night with Joyce and her husband one of these days.
Sounds good.
So, joining a group chat was not such a bad thing.
Oh, I haven't told you about Gabrielle. She loves leaving all these super sarcastic comments that she thinks are so funny. I don't know what she gets out of being so sucky.
Saki Gabby. Can we call her that from now on? Are you reading all her old messages?
If you don't know the meaning of Saki, you should see some of these.
Hey, if she bugs you so much, then just mute the group chat. Or better still, leave the group chat and just stay in touch with your real friends.
Leave the group chat? No way. I'll be giving that Saki Gabby the satisfaction of talking behind my back.
Wait, so you have the choice of removing the cancer, but instead you...
Don't get cute. I replied to everyone's messages, except hers. I think I've made my feelings clear.
Glad to know you're handling it well.
That was a good session.
It was. I really think my knee's getting better. Thank you so much, Adam.
All right, see you.
See you.
Shanti, wait.
Hi, Coach.
How's your physio?
Fine.
Shanti, why don't you want me to be your physio? Look, we go back a long way. I was your coach for so many years. I deserve to know why.
Sorry, Coach. I really gotta go. Bye.
What is wrong with that woman?
Let me guess.
Yes, it's Gabby. She just texted the entire group. I heard Mandy and Damien got into law school by unusual methods.
Unusual methods. Is she implying that you pull strings to get them in?
Must be. She never has anything nice to say, right? Hi, Joyce. Did you see Gabby's message? What? No, it's not true at all. She's sick in the head. No, I won't let it get to me. Yeah, thanks. Bye. Gabby says Mandy and Damien used Michael connections to get into law school.
I think Joyce is right. Don't let it get to me.
Apparently, she loves spreading nasty gossip for no reason at all.
How did Damien and Mandy get to law school? Because they had good grades. Everybody knows it's totally legit. She has no case. Look, I think you should leave the group chat.
No, I can't leave this alone. I can't.
So this old lady proceeds to tell me an entire life story in Chinese, mind you.
Oh, you understand Chinese, right?
I got the gist of it. Over the years, I picked it up here and there. So she's talking away, and out of the corner of my eye, I see our dear friend, Tao Kei Heng, aging slowly, closer and closer. Can't wait to give his 2 cents.
And of course it does.
He can't help it, right? So Tao Kei Heng jumps in and gives the old lady a shock. 你好，我是 Tao Kei Heng, grassroots leader. 刷到 TCM, blah 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 blah. 他问题小问题，你的问题是我的问题。
It's usual story,
Usual story. Then the lady listens to him for 10 minutes. She gets fed up. She turns to me and tells me this in English. See you at Tai Chi tomorrow. And then this Tao Kei Heng has this blurred look on his face.
Aren't you going to share the joke with me, gentlemen?
Funny joke by Chandra. Hey, tell Olivia there.
Second time around, it's not so funny.
If it's about him making a fool of himself, it's always funny. Tell us again.
I have to go, guys. I'll see you later.
Why so serious, 什么事?
Think he's shy around beautiful women, right, Olivia?
Don't expect me to disagree with you. Who's going to buy me a drink?
Okay, I think you're good, Aravind.
Thanks. My ankle feels much better. Uncle Ibrahim, are you okay? You look like you got a lot on your mind.
Aravind, what do you think of me as a badminton coach?
Well, you are serious, to the point. I like it. I guess because I'm kind of serious myself.
So, you found me serious?
Yeah, like no fooling around. You went beyond teaching me the basic techniques and stuff.
What do you mean by that?
Whoa, sorry. I wasn't expecting a pop quiz. Okay. It was like, you didn't just teach me how to play the game, But it was like, you gotta play to win. Win at all costs. Losing doesn't count.
Okay, I'll see you next time.
Okay.
What's taking Chan so long? He was only going to the toilet, right?
No, he said he got special surprise for you.
Hey, you better cover your eyes, Olivia. You never know with a guy, he may show up in his bikini briefs.
Looks like I won't have to wait too long. What's that he's got hiding behind his back?
That's his bikini briefs. He wants you to autograph it.
Olivia, my whole life I never buy a record, but I only have this. Ta-da!
Oh my goodness!
I want you to want me like the way I want you. Still my favorite English song.
Chan, you are such a darling. This really brings me back.
Hey, it's a classic.
Yeah, come. I want you to want me like the way I want you. I want your heart to feel the boom boom. Olivia, come sing.
It was such a long time ago.
Nonsense. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah, those were the days.
Long hair, bell bottom, tie shiny shirt. When I sing your song, all the girls should stand.
Fine, if you say so. Fine, I'll take your word for it. Yes, fine. I'm fine. Yeah, goodbye.
Hello?
Tia, I called her. I couldn't help it. I had to know the truth, and I hate her even more now.
Who are you talking about?
Gabby, the person who made up the rumor about Mandy and Damien, says she didn't make it up.
I thought you said you're not going to call her.
I had to. And you know, according to Gabby, she heard it from her mother. And do you know who her mother heard it from? Grace.
Grace? Michael's
mother. Why would she spread such a nasty rumor about her own grandchildren? I don't get it. What does she hope to get out of it?
I think it's better if you come down. You won't be in a mood to go to Pa's house later.
I can't think about it right now.
Sayang, I've been looking all over for you. Want to go for lunch?
Hey, I brought this to put at my desk. Look, Interclass Championship. This is 40 years old and I still have it. Laughable, right?
I don't think so.
Sayang, I'm in my 50s and I have nothing to show for it. This is all window dressing.
Sayang, your career was cut short by injury. But that didn't stop you. You're the best badminton coach in Singapore.
I'm not so sure about that anymore. I thought I was inspiring my students. Instead, I don't know lah. I'm not sure if I'm cut up to be a physiotherapist either.
Okay. Take a break, okay, Sayang? Do you have any appointments for the rest of the day?
I'm not going to run away from my problems.
No one is saying that. You need to take a mental health break. You are of no use to anyone in this state. Call up Hafiq and go for a run.
Michael's mother started a rumor. I thought she loved Damien and Mandy.
Believe me, I've been racking my brain. The only reason I can think of is because she wants to attack me. I've never been on good terms with my ex-mother-in-law.
Yeah, okay, but for her to take it out on your kids, that's like, I mean, I don't even know what to say.
Things got worse between us when Michael walked out on me. She blindly took his side and blamed me for the marriage falling apart.
You have to keep this from Damien and Mandy. If they find out that their own grandmother is spreading these rumors...
That's why I have to talk to her.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I have to do something to protect the kids.
Okay. Let's take 5. Another break? Are you getting old or are you slowing down? No, wait. It's the same thing.
I said take 5 because I saw you were struggling. I don't want to make you malu.
Oh, Ready for round 2?
Okay? Okay.
Not bad, Atok.
Try to find the energy from somewhere, okay?
Baba, I may just be a trainee property agent, but yesterday I went to 12 viewings with my mentor, 6 of which were walk-ups. If it's a condo, you have to show your client the entire premises. I did my 10,000 steps by lunchtime.
So you are enjoying your new job?
Like you always say, take yourself seriously, and you'll take the game seriously.
I'm actually here to see Uncle Ibrahim.
Oh, he's on half day off. You have any message I can pass to him?
Well, he was looking quite upset during my physio.
He's got some doubts about his coaching style.
Oh, no wonder he had so many questions for me. I get where he's coming from, but he's super intense and gung-ho about everything.
All his advice sounds like a scolding, right?
Do you think it's okay for me to talk to him about it?
Not at the moment. He's not in the right frame of mind to do any listening.
Hey, but good of you to be concerned.
Oh, wait. Auntie Rani, what about this? My family did something where we teased Violet for putting too much pressure on herself.
The roast? Now that could work.
You want to tease Ibrahim? He will think you're making fun of him.
Yeah, we kind of make fun of his serious side. Nothing mean or nasty. Makes him laugh and more open to accepting it.
I don't know.
It is worth a try. I mean, we could run up the car keys, people he knows very well, so that he knows it's coming from a good place.
Yeah, it's like constructive criticism with a few laughs thrown in. Yeah.
Wow. When you said to meet, I didn't expect in a place like this. So, how are you, Christine?
I heard there's a rumor going around that Mandy and Damien used Michael's connections to get into law school.
Is that so? That's terrible.
You don't know about this?
Of course not. The last time I spoke about them was ages ago. I was only boasting about them to Siupo.
Is Siupo Lee Siupo? Is her daughter Gabrielle Lee?
Yes, that's right. I hope you don't think I had anything to do with the rumor.
No. I just wanted to know if you knew about it.
Christine, I miss my grandchildren. How are they?
They're fine.
I would love to see them. I haven't seen them in such a long time. I'm not getting any younger, Christine. I miss them so much.
I'm sure they'll be happy to see you.
Thank you. I can't wait.
It's a 3-on-1 training session. Spar with a partner. Get a rally going. Shuttlecock goes dead. Next guy serve. Another rally. Rally ends. Third guy serve. Oh, what a workout, right?
Or you could do a shuttle run. Rally ends, turn, sprint 10 meters, rally with the other guy, back and forth, back and forth.
That's even better.
Abah, you tahu kan? I'm not going back to competitive badminton. My shoulder can't take it.
Shati Chandran came for her physio. After only one session, she asked me to stand down because I was putting too much pressure on her to start playing again. And Aravind thinks I focus too much on winning instead of coaching. Nobody wants to be the best they can be nowadays.
You can't look at everyone the same way. Badminton is just a hobby for Aravind. Maybe a way to have fun with his friends. Winning isn't always everything, you know.
Did I hear you correctly? You want to roast Ibrahim?
Hey, I only eat roast chicken and roast duck.
And I prefer tandoori myself.
It's kind of like a light-hearted way of bringing up a person's negative traits.
Aravind, I hear you, but I just don't see how it works.
Hey, you're blur. Roast duck, crispy skin, juicy meat. You chop, 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 chop. Makan. You feel shock. Correct or not?
It's along those lines.
So, light-heartedly kacau the fellow before you tekan him, is it?
Yeah. For instance, I could say to Chandra, you only talk about Tai Chi because you don't know anything else. Nothing personal, Chandra.
No. I can take a joke. Okay, I'm up for it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, true. You only talk about Tai Chi.
No, she's not the evil mother-in-law anymore. Actually, it turned out better than expected.
Oh, good. I thought she was going to hit you with a branded handbag.
Actually, she was quite nice. I guess Losing her husband and having to live alone, it has made her look at life differently. And the poor woman walks with a limp now.
Well, at least we know she's not the source of the rumor, so job done.
That's why I was a bit skeptical about it. She's always been so fond of Mandy and Damien. Now she wants to see them. And she's dying to meet Violet as well.
How? You okay with that?
Kids nowadays are totally different. Like, you can't shout at them or threaten them. They'll just look for a new coach.
It works with you.
I'm your son.
Hafiq, I don't know what to say. That's my style. I make no apologies for it.
Even Alex Ferguson had to change his ways, right? When the new breed of players came in, he had to stop with the teacup throwing and the hair dryer treatment because that wasn't going to motivate them anymore.
Since when have I been a Man U fan?
Baba, please. It's possible to change. I hated school and I hated studying. But what am I doing now? Understudying Pei Ling as a property agent trainee. Okay. When I say badminton, what's the first thing you think of?
What are you talking about?
Come on, just try it. Badminton.
Injury.
Winning.
Losing.
Ibrahim.
All.
You see? You see everything negatively.
Let's go.
No. Please. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. I've been there before. When I'm tired, it means I'm slacking. When I don't work on my serve long enough, it means I don't want it badly enough. And when you hear that day after day, Baba, when you pushed me hard, what I didn't tell you was that I resented you. I resented you so much, it messed me up here. I kept thinking, why is my own father treating me like this?
Hafiq, that's me. I don't know how to change.
I happened to meet your grandma. She misses both of you.
Really?
I guess I miss her too.
Oh, please. You're the golden grandchild.
She's dying to meet you, Violet. And if you're all okay with it, I'll ask her to come over.
I don't mind.
Hey, Tuan Besar! Wah, you suka show up anytime. People waiting how long for you? Huh? Sultan of Singapore, grandfather kopitiam. Come. Sit. Relax. Sit. Sit. Relax. Kopi for you,
Can I have a...
Ibrahim, you know the teleconsult we had? It was the worst experience in my life. It was so excruciating, I wanted to report you for malpractice.
Chandra,
but you made sure my back was okay. And it's still okay. So thank you for taking that extra mile.
No problem. You're welcome.
Shut up! You're like the agent in my BMT. I hated him. Soldier, are you ready to die for your country? Yes? Great. Now drop 100. You will thank me for it later.
That's how I feel when you're training me. It's like a matter of life and death. But you were the one who stepped up and helped me fight off those school bullies. I couldn't have done it without you.
Kopi, drink.
What the...
Don't talk. Enjoy. Shoot, right?
Baba, you are the best coach I've ever had, but you're also the worst. You always make me feel like an absolute loser.
Hafiq, you also want to...
But that is how you turn me into a winner.
Sayang, we've been married for 30 years. 30 years. In those 30 years, do you know how many times I wanted to strangle you? Don't bother counting. You are loud, boastful, embarrassing, irritating, arrogant. And you don't even wash the dishes. Not even once. One simple coffee cup and you leave it in the sink. I wake up in the morning, 1 coffee cup. I go to bed at night, 1 coffee cup.
Mama, I think he gets it. You're losing your focus.
I can't stand so many things about you. And yet, after 30 years, we are still together. You're a good husband and a good father.
I think I understand what you're trying to tell me, sayang. And what all of you are trying to do here. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Happy anniversary, Pa.
Thank you.
Orchids. Ma's favorite.
We also bought you hot cheng tng.
Also her favorite.
Ma's version of cheng tng is still the best.
She could cook anything, and it always tasted so good.
No one can beat her siobak. Hey, I got a fish from the pond. It's in the fridge. You can make something nice for your families.
Who do you go fishing with?
Me, myself, and I.
Pa, it's okay to feel lonely.
He has his kopi kakis and fishing to keep him busy.
Sometimes it's okay to have a different type of company. Pa, I don't mind. Ma will understand.
So, I have your permission to start looking around, huh?
Pa, I have been in touch with Michael's mother.
You spoke to Grace? What for?
Long story. She wants to come over and meet the kids. Just wanted to let you know.
You better meet on neutral territory. She's such a snob, you know. One look at your flat and she'll never stop complaining.
Don't really care what they say. In time we'll build up this.
Scrub the toilets, empty the bins. I know I'm forgetting something.
You forgot to empty your mind. Didn't you do your yoga today?
I'm too stressed to do yoga.
Don't you do yoga to distress? Look, Grace can say whatever she wants. We do not need her approval.
I know we don't. But it just irks me when she does say something.
Well, hopefully she'll be too busy spoiling the kids to say much.
Oh God, the kids. I hope she doesn't say anything rude about RC or Aravind. Or about you.
She can say whatever she likes. It won't bother me at all. So, don't let it bother you.